Since the beginning of last year, life has not been easy. Not on people, and certainly not on businesses and organizations or corporates alike. The novel coronavirus made sure to cause as much havoc as possible in the form of deaths surpassing the 4 million mark, according to worldometers.com. The global economy was not spared either, contracting by over 5% last year. Depending which economist you talk to, there are varying predictions as to when things will be at that peak again. More than 1 year later, life as we knew it no longer exists except in our memories. While we will eventually live in a world where this pandemic will be a thing of the past like other past pandemics, one cannot help but wonder. Maybe a change in perspective can help us see things from a different point of view, maybe highlighting some silver linings from all this chaos. We spoke to Dr. Kiran Bhagat to share his thoughts on whether or not there are any silver linings with this pandemic.
Silver linings occur with everything, and as Shakespeare says, there's nothing good or bad in life, but thinking makes it so. The silver lining, in my opinion, with regards to the epidemic, can apply both to the public as well as to medical practitioners such as myself. And certainly from the public perspective, I believe that the silver lining is our preparedness, our ability to now perhaps tackle another pandemic, because pandemics will come in the future. This is just one of many that has happened in humanity and humankind's history. And I think perhaps we'll be a little bit more ready in terms of how we manage a pandemic, how we close down certain aspects of the economy, how we manage the health service, the educational service, how we manage to protect ourselves in terms of masking and distancing, what measures are effective, what should medical practitioners do out there, how should hospitals, governments, central medical stores, pharmacies deal with future medical emergencies. And I think that in itself has been a silver lining. We've learned how to manage without, things that we did and we took for granted, going out, shopping, going to meet people, going to bars and restaurants, going to nightclubs. We will be a little bit more sensible how we manage our health. The silver lining in terms of me as a physician is that our patients now will learn to take care of themselves better, we hope. That knowing that the existing diseases that we've talked about at length, which the public have always known about, managing your weight, eating right, exercising, avoiding sugary foods, are things that have been reinforced in the minds of the public, the patient and the practitioner. So these are the silver linings from our perspective, that there is certainly more educational awareness. And I think if you like, there is almost a medical technocracy in that physicians are now playing an important part in the management of governmental processes in terms of managing the health of the nation. I think we've also understood that governments need to invest more in health and particularly public health if we're going to manage future pandemics. In terms of the doctors, certainly we as doctors believe the silver lining is that there's been a catapulting of science in terms of evidence-based science research, in terms of vaccinology, the development of vaccines, the development of medicines, the management of infections, particularly COVID-like infections like severe pneumonia, like severe influenza. So this has developed new research tools for us. It has allowed technology to move ahead with funding coming from big governments in North America and in Europe, injecting capital where previously they wouldn't inject capital into science. So I think it's seen a catapulting and a torpedoing, if you like, of science into the forefront of the minds of the public, the practitioner, as well as the patient out there. So those, to me, are the silver linings of this pandemic.
This program was brought to you in association with First National Bank of Botswana.
FNB, how can we help you?